मुझे इतने चीयर्स मेरे कोई प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में तो कभी सुनाई दिए नहीं. आई डोंट नो आज ये प्यार कहाँ से आ रहा है. बट गुड इवनिंग लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. This very moment, this platform, all you guys took me back to 10 years when Sanjay ji had held a similar event to introduce Sonam and me to you guys. And I remember that day. It was probably the most terrifying moment of my life. I remember my knees were shaking, my voice was trembling, I was getting choked while talking, and was probably the most overwhelming feeling of my life. But it is this moment that I think I've tucked deep into the shell of my heart, because I don't think I'll ever experience that kind of anxiety and nervousness and excitement and just the energy that I felt that day. It's been 10 years since then. I've kind of survived. You guys have been really amazing to me. The audiences have been amazing to me, and luck has favored me. So I'm here today to introduce the new YRF boy, Aadar Jain. Yes, I know he is Raj Kapoor's grandson, and his brothers and uncles and sisters, and any relationship that you can think of are actors and are from the film industry. But I will try and give him an identity of his own today. This may sound a little Wikipedia-ish, but I won't take that long. It'll probably be 45 seconds, and I'll stop then. So Aadar Jain was born to Manoj Jain, a businessman from South Bombay, and Reema Jain, my aunt. His brother Arman Jain is also an actor. He was the lead in Lekar Hum Deewana Dil. I have no idea why all of us are actors. I really don't. When he was 3 or 4 years old, he got obsessed with me, Aadar. He used to say, Ranveer Bhaiya, Ranveer Bhaiya, Ranveer Bhaiya. That's all he used to say. He had this funny lisp, he used to say, Jinza, Ranveer Bhaiya, and all of that. I bought him his first football shoes, made him interested in the game of football, and today he's way better than me, which kind of annoys me also. When he grew older, he became a fantastic musician. He could play the drums, he could strum the guitar, he could play the piano, he could sing. And that was quite something. I was quite amazed that, a boy of such young talent is blessed with this talent. He grew older, he went to New York Film Academy, did a course in direction, did a course in acting. I've seen some of his stuff and it was pretty damn good. I was pretty impressed, but still, I was skeptical, He's probably coming into the movies because of his family, because he thinks there's fame and money and it's pretty easy, and, he doesn't want to join his father's business. And I had all these varied thoughts in my head. Then he came back, he assisted on Happy New Year with Farah Khan and Karan Johar on Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. And I was, of course, the lead actor in that film. And I was just looking at him like a hawk, because I wanted to reprimand him. I wanted to take him in a corner, give him advice, shout at him, tell him, what are you doing? This is not the way how it works. This is not how you're supposed to be. Fortunately, unfortunately, he really didn't give me a chance to do that. He was very diligent at his work. He was good with his suggestions. They were cinematic. They were logical. I was impressed. We finished the film. A couple of months later, he gives me a call and says that, listen, I have not told you this, but I've been auditioning with Shanu, the casting director for all Yash Raj films, for the last 3 or 4 months, and I think I have bagged Habib Faisal's next film for Yash Raj banner. And I felt a lot of pride, I felt a lot of joy, a lot of gratefulness. At the same time, I was really nervous and anxious, not knowing, where this boy would land up, not knowing how he would be accepted. It is a funny industry. Yes, the privilege that he comes from, the platform that he has, will spark a debate about the insider, outsider, nepotism, and all of that. But I'm going to just keep that aside for right now. Eventually we will talk about it. Eventually, I guess, he will have to face it. But I just want to tell both these kids, that the odds are pretty much the same. There is no shortcut, there is no formula. There are highs and lows. There is a lot of passion, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work. You have to give a lot to get love. You have to give a lot to get acceptance. You have to be honest to your craft. You can't take it for granted. And like I said, there will be highs and lows in this game, but it's not about that. It's about how you play the game. And I hope that both these young kids play it to the best of their ability. I'm just going to take 30 seconds and show you guys something. When my first film Savarya released, there is a gentleman called B.S. Sodhi from Haryana. He sent me this, which has become my most prized possession. It's by my bedside table and it's probably become the mantra of my life. It's an autograph that my grandfather had signed on 19th March 1950, which says, "Humility is the greatest virtue of an artist. Ever yours, smiley face Raj Kapoor." So I hope both these kids can stay humble. I hope both these kids can keep their head down and their spirits up. So without further delay, let's cue in to see something of Adar before we call him out. And let me just tell you, I don't know if my son or daughter will join films, and I don't know if I'll have a Lion King moment. So this is my moment. So I'm extremely proud and really happy to be here. But let's have something of Adar. So, Adar, before I open it to the world, open you to the world, let me ask you a couple of questions which I probably haven't had the chance to talk to you about. First thing would be, why have you stopped calling me Bhaiya? Like suddenly it's not Ranbir Bhaiya and suddenly it's become Ranbir.
First of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, the press, journalists. Thank you so much for coming out here. It's my first time in front of you all, so I'm very, very nervous. But I'm very, very excited to also be out here in front of you all. So thank you so much for coming here. And Ranbir Bhaiya, thank you so much for saying all what you said. I was backstage hearing you. You never said, I'm joking, you always said good things about me. But thank you so much. You're such kind words. Thank you.
I'm quite amazed, you know. I mean, the first time I was in front of them, I was a nervous wreck. You're quite confident. I'm quite happy because of that. Your knees aren't shaking, your voice isn't trembling, you aren't...
From inside, my heart is like really, really beating hard
okay.
right now. Yeah.
So let's quickly get to it. Why acting? You know, your father has a business of his own. You've grown up in South Bombay. You know, your lifestyle has been quite away from movies. So how come you decided to come into the film business?
So I mean, growing up, movies have always inspired me. I've loved watching movies growing up. But to be honest, when I was a kid, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. You know, I was any lost kid in school. I wasn't that great in studies. So I loved playing sports. I loved playing football, cricket. I loved being part of all the talent shows that were held in my school. I was very fond of music, and I loved performing on stage. So for me, that was a real high. When I used to be on stage, it was the most liberating moment for me to be on stage in front of everyone and entertaining people in any small way I could. So performing was a high for me. And so when everyone was getting serious in high school and going to business colleges and engineering colleges and doing their doctorates and stuff and applying to colleges, that's when I was a bit lost there. I was like, I want to act. I don't want to do all these things. So, but what do I do? Now, I want to educate myself in the field of acting, in the field of filmmaking. That's when a school called the New York Film Academy came down to Bombay. And they came here and that's where I met them. They had a seminar and they spoke about filmmaking and acting. And that's when I learned that acting and filmmaking is obviously a full-time job and takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. And that's when I want to go and further educate myself. But I was always fond of performing on stage and acting.
Thank you, Adar. Before we open questions to the media, let's just tell us something about how did you get this film? What was the process? Did Adi call you? Did Habib notice you somewhere? Is it because you come from a family when that's why you got this opportunity? How did it all happen for you?
So for me, I was assisting on Ae Dil Hai Mushkil for a year, and after that I was a bit lost. I didn't really know how to go about everything. I really wanted to act. That was my passion. That was my dream. I thought I'll take a year off and train myself. I'll dance. I'll do acting classes. I'll try and get a little fit. At that point, I spoke to Shanu Sharma, who's a casting director of YRF, and she told me that, are you ready to give it your all? You know, because acting takes a lot of hard work and a lot of mehnat. So, are you ready to give it your all in audition? And I said, yes, of course, I would. This is my dream. This is what I want to do. So she said, okay, fine. We did about 3 months of auditioning with her. And then she still said, she said, you're a bit raw, you know, right now. Go and train yourself and do a couple of acting courses. Then one day I got a call from Shanu, and she says that, Adar, tomorrow you have a really, really big audition. And she gave me 2 big scenes from Band Baja Barat and Ishak Zadeh. So ghar pe gaya, I went, I prepared. And I came back the next day and I did my audition. Then I didn't hear for her for a week. That's why I started feeling really anxious and nervous कि यार क्या हो रहा है? Am I going to do something or not? Then I got a call from her one day saying that, listen Adar, I've been trying to call you. Where are you? So she said, go to the 4th floor of YRF. And I was in Warsaw in an acting course which she put me into. And my heart was beating, yaar. I didn't know what the 4th floor was. I'd heard of the 4th floor and Coffee with Karan. So I was very nervous. So I drove, I went to the 4th floor. That's when I met Adi sir. And he told me that this is film. And you're going to have to audition for it. We've liked your initial auditions. And Mr. Habib Faisal is making a film. And if he likes you through the auditioning process, you will get this film. So there were 3 or 4 weeks of rigorous auditioning processes that I went down with her, with Ms. Habib Faisal, and that's how I got the film.
So Adar, this is the moment when I introduce you to these lovely people. They are the people who are going to help you, support you, praise you, criticize you. You know, when you're doing good, when you're doing bad, they will hold you up and they will write bad about you. But do be honest to them. You know,
Always.
Do give to them what you think, what your
Always.
perspective is, what you feel about certain things, and it won't harm you if you're politically correct sometimes. So don't be completely too honest also. Kabhi it's fine to
I'll try and be as honest
conceal
as I am.
All right, so without any delay, let's take some questions.
Hi Adar.
Hi.
This is Alok.
Hi Alok.
So वेलकम टू हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री. मेरा सवाल आपसे है कि
हाँ जी.
कल की रात आपकी कैसी रही जब आपको पता था कि आज यहाँ हमसे मुखातिब होना है?
मैं बहुत ही नर्वस था यार, मैं बहुत ही नर्वस था. लेकिन मैं घर पे आई डोंट नो, आई वाज जस्ट विद माय पेरेंट्स. बहुत ही नर्वस था मैं, लेकिन मैं उससे भी ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हूँ कि मैं आज यहाँ पे हूँ आप सब लोग के सामने. आप मुझे एक मौका दे रहे हैं यहाँ पे आके, एंड यू ऑल कम हियर फॉर मी, सो इट्स अ बिग डील फॉर मी. आई एम वेरी नर्वस राइट नाउ, आई डोंट थिंक आई एम शोइंग इट, बट आई एम. But yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
रणबीर, इन्होंने आपको फ़ोन किया था रात में कि कल भैया कुछ ऐसा होना है, क्या होना है?
इन्होंने फ़ोन किया था, लेकिन मैंने इसका फ़ोन नहीं उठाया.
हाँ.
क्योंकि मैं इसका फ़ोन कभी नहीं उठाता.
कभी भी नहीं.
ये कभी भी जब भी फ़ोन करता है कुछ उल्टा सुल्टा बात करता है. नेवर, यू नो, ये टाइम वेस्ट करता है मेरा. बट आई वांटेड टू नॉट टॉक टू हिम. यू नो, आई थिंक there was no communication, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जब हम आज आए, it should be more spontaneous and, you know, really not be rehearsed कि मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, ये क्या बोल रहा है, ये क्या बोलना है. So actually I just met him 5 minutes backstage, and I'm pretty impressed. Adar, you've come pretty well prepared, yeah, with all your answers.
Not at all यार, मैं बहुत ही नर्वस हूँ.
आदर, कपूर ख़ानदान से आप हैं. जब ये नाम आता है तो न जाने कितनी सारी फिल्में आती हैं और बहुत सारी यादें भी आती हैं. किस तरीके से इस नाम की लाज आप आगे लेकर के जाने वाले?
वेल, कोशिश तो करूँगा मैं. आई थिंक मुझे एक्चुअली एक्टर बनना था, क्योंकि आई वॉज इंटरेस्टेड इन एक्टिंग एंड आई वॉज द लव फॉर सिनेमा. इट वॉजंट बिकॉज ऑफ माई फैमिली, बट इन एनी स्मॉल वे, इफ आई कैन ट्राई एंड टेक द लेगेसी फॉरवर्ड, आई विल ट्राई टू. बट रणबीर भैया, माई मामा जी, Shri Rishi Kapoor, my Nana ji, Raj Kapoor, and my great grandfather, Prithvi Raj Kapoor, they've all achieved so much. They're such fine actors. They've been accepted so gratefully in the industry. I hope in a small way कि मैं भी अपना part कर सकता हूँ. And I just want to enjoy what I do, you know. And, हाँ. Sorry, भैया.
Hi Adar, this is Ravi from ABP News.
Hi, sorry.
Ravi from ABP News.
Hi, Ravi.
आदर, मैं जानना चाहूँगा कि
जी.
किस तरह की फिल्में आप देखना पसंद करते हैं और किस तरह की फिल्मों में आप काम करना पसंद करेंगे आगे जाकर?
Sir, all types, sir. all types, be it action, comedy, um, जो भी sir, I'm fond of all kinds of films. So I don't have one set of kind of movie that I want to work in, or one genre of film that I want to work in.
आदर एक सवाल और है कि
जी
एक सवाल और है मेरा कि लाइफ की तरह ही फिल्म इंडस्ट्री भी बहुत अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है
जी
और बहुत सारे एप्रीहेंशन भी होते हैं लोगों को जब नए लोग आते हैं उन्हें स्ट्रगल
बिल्कुल।
करना कुछ लोगों को स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता है कुछ लोगों को ज़्यादा कुछ लोगों को कम स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता है लेकिन अल्टीमेटली बहुत अनप्रेडिक्टेबल इंडस्ट्री है तो कहीं आपके मन में ये एप्रीहेंशन है मैं जानना चाहूँगा कि अगर आगे किसी तरह का मतलब बहुत सारे लोग सक्सेस और फेलियर को लेकर बहुत ज़्यादा डीपली सोचते हैं तो इस तरह की एप्रीहेंशन है क्या इस वक्त आपके मन में किसी तरह का कुछ चल रहा है क्या
सर अब फिलहाल तो अभी नहीं आई एम जस्ट वेरी एक्साइटेड टू बी हियर इन फ्रंट ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू ऑल लेकिन आगे जाके आई थिंक दैट ऑफ कोर्स एप्रीहेंशंस तो होते हैं इनसिक्योरिटीज होती है इन एवरी वन यू नो you put in all your effort, you work really hard on a film for a year, or even more than that. I think Bhaiya worked on Jagga Jasoos for 4 years. So, you know, it takes a lot of hard work and effort on a film. And of course, you have insecurities. But I think that it's also important to believe in yourself and have the courage to stand with what you believe in. And that will always take you forward. That's what I believe in, sir.
Hi, Adar. Neha here from Bollywood now. To your left.
Hi, sorry, what's your
Hi,
name?
here. Neha.
Neha, hi.
Yeah. Adar, welcome to the film industry.
Thank you so
Well,
much, ma'am. Thank you.
रणबीर भैया की ऐसी कौन सी फिल्म है जिसे जो देखकर आपको लगा कि आप शायद उस फिल्म से लॉन्च हो पाते
नो फिल्म मैम ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया एक्टर है आई डोंट थिंक एनी फिल्म बट आई लव हिज फिल्म ही इज सच अ ग्रेट एक्टर आई लव्ड बर्फी you're looking really cool in Jagga Jasoos also I must say I can't name one film he's so different in every film I wouldn't want to be launched in any of his films I would like to watch his films for his films
ये अभी शर्मा रहा है he had told me if he was launched he would like to do a film like बेशरम वो उसकी पहली फिल्म होती शर्मा रहा है ठीक है it's okay I said be honest to them Adar not be so politically correct also be honest
नहीं
अच्छा रणबीर बड़े भैया होने के नाते आदर को क्या कहेंगे क्या मत करना
you know जब मैं फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आया था आपको बहुत एडवाइसेस मिलते हैं you know from seniors from family members and all of that but I guess everybody has to make their own journey you know मैं कुछ भी बोलूँगा आदर को I'll give him the do's and don'ts it doesn't matter जब तक ये खुद गिरेगा नहीं ये खुद उठ नहीं पाएगा जब तक he will not see his first success himself he won't be able to take pride and credit for it so I feel in any field you know or any family member I don't like to give any form of advice I can give him some advice if he comes to me and says कि you know रणबीर भैया if you know ये फिल्म मेरे पास आई है should I do it should I not now I can't tell him कि नहीं तुझे करना चाहिए तेरे करियर के लिए अच्छा है क्योंकि अगर एक साल बाद वो फिल्म नहीं चली then you know it'll be wrong so I think we are in such an industry that it has to be yours your decisions your gut feeling your instinct it all has to come within
या आपने कहा बहुत सारे हाइज एंड लोज होते हैं तो जानना चाहेंगे आप अपने इतने सालों में अपनी लोज से किस तरह डील करते हो
मैंने आपके साथ ही डील किया है यू नो यू बीन सीइंग मी इन द लास्ट 3 years मेरी जो पहली फिल्म थी सावरिया वो भी इतनी बड़ी डिज़ास्टर थी सो आई एम प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट यू नो आई एम लाइक मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि द गॉड इज़ इन द वर्क मुझे मज़ा आता है टू डू द वर्क एंड आई एम क्वाइट डिटैच्ड फ्रॉम द सक्सेस एंड फेलियर ऑफ द फिल्म एंड आई विश दैट आदर एंड Anya
Anya
both you know adapt at least that concept you know that don't get so attached to the success or failure it doesn't matter you know just do your work be a good person and just you know give yourself
Hi Adar, here.
Hi.
सामने पे तान्या फ्रॉम E24.
Hi, तान्या.
आदर सब जानते हैं कि रणबीर बहुत ही अच्छे कलाकार हैं
जी.
तो क्या कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि रणबीर के सामने आपने अपना एक्टिंग टैलेंट दिखाया हो और उन्होंने आपको मार्क्स दिए हो
एक्चुअली जब हम ऐदिल मुश्किल में थे हम दोनों साथ में ही काम कर रहे थे फॉर ओवर ईयर तो एवरी मॉर्निंग आई वुड गो इनटू हिज रूम इनटू हिज मेकअप रूम एंड प्रिपेयर द सीन of Aishwarya ma'am and Anushka ma'am because I wanted to do the
ये
scene.
झूठ बोल रहा है मैं एक्चुअली आई यूज्ड टू बुली हिम आई यूज्ड टू कॉल हिम व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग माय हेयर एंड मेकअप मैं इसको मेरे कमरे में बुलाता था लंदन में एंड मैं इसको करवाता था कि से ऐश्वर्याज लाइन्स से अनुष्काज लाइन्स सो आई कुड लर्न माई लाइन्स आई वॉज यूजिंग हिम बट इन अ वे इट वुड बी गुड फॉर हिम क्योंकि ये भी हिंदी फिल्म डायलॉग्स बोलेगा तो मैं उसको बोलता था नहीं एक्सप्रेशन के साथ बोल एंड देन ही यूज्ड टू लाफ एंड देन आई शुड पुट हिम इन अनदर रूम की जस्ट सीख किया लाइन्स एंड देन आई शुड मेक हिम एक्ट लाइक ऐश्वर्या राय ऑल्सो समटाइम्स सो या
Yeah.
हेलो हियर आदर जी
जी.
आरती सक्सेना
Hi Aarti.
यहाँ
Hi, very on the. Hi Aarti. Hi.
आप है ना कपूर खानदान से ताल्लुकात रखते हैं जिसमें कि राज साहब अपने इनोसेंसी के लिए फेमस थे
जी.
रणवीर कपूर जी अपने कॉमेडी और नॉटी पने के लिए फेमस हैं और ऋषि जी अपने रोमांटिक इमेज के लिए फेमस
जी,
हैं
मैम.
तो आप ये तीनों का मिक्सचर बनना चाहेंगे कि आप अपनी एक अलग इमेज बनाना चाहेंगे?
मैम मैं बहुत ही नया हूँ आई डोंट नो कि मेरे स्ट्रेंथ्स क्या है वीकनेसेस क्या है आई वॉन्ट टू जस्ट कीप ग्रोइंग एंड आई थिंक ये आउटसाइड परसेप्शन है एंड इट्स लाइक अ मोर फॉर अ थर्ड पर्सपेक्टिव टू लुक एट समवन एंड से व्हाट दे आर गुड एट आई फील आई एम वेरी न्यू टू से व्हाट आई एम गुड एट आई एम स्टिल लर्निंग स्टिल ग्रोइंग तो देखेंगे आगे जाके आई डोंट नो बट आई डेफिनेटली वॉन्ट टू बी एबल टू हैव द क्वालिटीज दैट दे ऑल हैव इन एक्टिंग डेफिनेटली मैम.
और एक क्वेश्चन है कि रणवीर जी ने फर्स्ट ही फिल्म अपनी फ्लॉप देखी थी सावरिया
जी.
तो आपके बड़े भाई हैं तो आपको इस बात का कुछ डर लग रहा है?
या ऑफ कोर्स एप्रीहेंशंस तो है डेफिनेटली है क्योंकि वी ऑल लव एक्टिंग वी लव सिनेमा एंड जब आपकी पहली पिक्चर नहीं चलती है तो बहुत दुख की बात है बट यू हैव टू पिक योर सेल्फ अप यू हैव टू रिमेंबर व्हाई यू आर हियर and just believe in yourself. I think that's what you can only do.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, ma'am.
हाय आदर आपके स्ट्रेट
Yes, ma'am.
मैं अनुप्रिया हूँ दैनिक जागरण डिजिटल से.
Hi.
आपसे सवाल है कि कृष्णा राज कपूर जी फिल्मी लवर मानी जाती हैं तो उन्होंने आपको क्या कहा है और करीना कितनी करीबी रही हैं उनकी तरफ से आपको क्या नसीहत मिली है?
आज एक्चुअली जब मैं सुबह उठा मैंने अपनी नानी से बात की फ़ोन पे एंड शी जस्ट सेड टेक गॉड्स नेम एंड enjoy it. This will never come again in your life. This moment which I am now on stage in front of all of you. So enjoy it and cherish it. And my cousin Karina, Bebo Didi, she said just break a leg. So I'm trying to do that.
तोड़ दे
कौन सा?
आदिर हाय ज्योति फ्रॉम जूम.
Hi Judy.
जी मेरा पहला सवाल ये है कि आप इंडस्ट्री में लॉन्च हो रहे हैं फर्स्ट फिल्म आ रही है लेकिन कभी सोचा था कि कटरीना करीना बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से जो आप जानते हैं सभी को उनके साथ फिल्म करने के लिए और आपकी फेवरेट कौन है दीपिका कटरीना करीना या कोई?
My favorite actress? बहुत है. There's Priyanka Chopra, Deepika, अनुष्का, बहुत सारी है. नरगिस दत्त जी, करीना, of course Karina. I was going to that. Now let me see. बहुत सारी है. To work with them, I can't work with my cousin. Maybe we can do a brother-sister role. But yeah, definitely I want to work with every actress.
जी मेरा दूसरा सवाल है कि इस इंडस्ट्री में जैसे फेम मिलता है उसके साथ कई चीज़ें और भी साथ में आती है जैसे अफेयर्स की न्यूज़ आती है बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं तो उसके लिए प्रिपेयर है या रणवीर से या किसी से आपने एडवाइस ली है?
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं यार. आई अंडरस्टैंड कि यू नो ये सब चीज़ें होते हैं. इट ऑल कम्स विद द टेरिटरी. थैंक यू. And but yeah, I'm ready for whatever is to come. You know, I believe that the most important thing is being truthful to your work and being good to your work. That's why you're here. Speculations will keep happening, and I guess you can't do anything about that.
We'll take the last question now, please. If there are no further questions, can I just request Ranbir and Aadar to please come forward for a photo opportunity?
Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ranbir. Thank you, Adar. We'd now like to invite Anushka Sharma on stage.
Hi everyone. So I'm here today to present a brand new actor to you all. I think this has been quite a special feeling for me because through this I got to reflect upon my own career in cinema so far as an outsider in the film industry. Because when I got my first film, Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, opposite Shah Rukh Khan, to be produced by Yash Raj Films, directed by Aditya Chopra, I honestly didn't realize what a big deal it was at the time. Frankly, I did not even know who Aditya Chopra was, or what it felt, or what it would be or mean to be his heroine. That's how clueless I was. I chose acting purely on the basis of sheer instincts. I did not know anyone, not a soul, who worked in movies or had any connection to the film industry. So I did what any outsider does. I worked to get my first break. I auditioned, and in one such audition, I got Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. Thank you, God. But you know what I feel? I feel that, honestly, because I didn't have any legacy to live up to, or any sense of familiarity with how cinema works and whatsoever, I feel like it gave me a kind of determination and confidence that has definitely helped me to be here and has enabled my journey so far in the movies. Today I do a lot of films. I even produce some. So I'm very grateful. But I feel that there are a lot of people that I've been very grateful to and I'm very thankful for who have helped me in my journey so far. And Yash Raj is paramount, Aditya Chopra, because he believed in me, he believed in my talent when I guess nobody did. I come from outside, so you know, I had no legacy, or nobody knew anything of me. And he chose me purely on the basis of what he felt I possessed, which was the talent that I had. And I'm so grateful to him. And I think as a company, Yash Raj has always done that, you know. It has always backed talent first, before legacies, before connections, before perceptions. And I know so now, with so many examples that we have seen of actors being launched by the production house, that that here, if no matter who you are, where you come from, if you have what it takes to become an actor, YRF will back you. And because they believed in my talent, I'm here, standing here today, and very, very happy and proud to present to you all another very young, smart, talented actor who's also determined to make it on her own steam. So guys, without further ado, I would like to introduce the new YRF girl, Anya Singh. Please cue the video. Light.
Yes. Come, please.
Anya, please come and join us. I was just having a chat with Anya, and she told me backstage that she's a little nervous. So be nice, otherwise I'm sitting here. Beautiful video.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming this evening. It means a lot to Adar and me.
So I'm just going to ask Anya, I'm just going to ask you a few questions that I've been dying to know. I've just met her today backstage, and we've had a little chat, but please tell me, how has the journey been so far? Because there's a life, right? There's one life before you sign your for your first film, and then there's the other. Like literally everything just changes. It starts to feel different. So what was it like? What was it like before you became an actor? And what was the first break like? And then what were the reactions? And I don't want to ask you anything specifically because I know that it's a thing, that it's a moment that you can't even say because there's so much that happens, so much that happened to me. So tell me, what was the first thing that you thought of and Adi told you, yes, you're going to be doing this movie?
So I remember when Adi sir finally told me that I've got this movie. That was my first proper conversation with Adi sir. Before that, I'd seen him at the cafe, you know, passed a smile, said hello, but that's it, nothing beyond that. And Shanu one day told me that, listen, I'm coming to office to meet you, and I just want to chat with you. So I said, okay, cool, like I'll wait. And Shanu Sharma takes me to the lift and she says, we're going to the 4th floor. Now, only because of Coffee with Karan, I know that the 4th floor means this is Aditya Chopra's place. So I was extremely nervous going from the 3rd floor to the 4th floor. I went and I sat, I had a glass of water because I was so nervous. And Adi sir walks in, very coolly says, okay, so you've got the film and I want you to work really hard. And so I heard that and I was like, I was listening to what I was hearing what Adi sir was saying, but I wasn't actually listening to him because everything just went completely blank for me. And I couldn't believe it. Like I thought when I get the film, I'll like cry or like, you know, it'll be very dramatic. But I think I couldn't believe the fact that my dream had finally turned into reality because it was very hard for me. So those 5 minutes I just spent staring and not listening. And I walked out, Shanu gave me a hug. And I went back home and I FaceTimed my entire family. And I think that's when it hit me that, you know, finally what I really wanted has come to me.
And nobody in your family has ever done movies or been associated with cinema in any way, right?
No.
So what was that like? What was their reaction to this, to hearing this? Were they prepared for it? Did they know you're going to be auditioning for this film?
So my mother and of course my father, everybody knew I'd been auditioning because I'd been auditioning for about 2.5 months before I got the film. And my mother kept telling me that, Anya, don't get your hopes too high because, you know, if you don't get it, you'll be very upset. So I think that's something I tried to do, but in my mind I was like, if I don't get this, I'm going home. Like, that's the end of it. Like, this is it for me, and I have to get this. So I was very positive about the auditions. I think Shanu and Habib sir and Adi sir, everyone was very motivating. So it was quite okay.
But then you auditioned a lot. Did you face, because that's a process, no? Because you'll go to a lot of movie auditions and sometimes they tell you, you've been shortlisted, and you're like,
so many times, so many
you're
times.
like, it's down to 2 girls. Yeah. It's you and another girl, and somehow it's the other girl who's getting it.
So that happened with me a lot. In fact, they would call me and be like, you know, you've been shortlisted and it's between you and one more girl. And I'd be like, okay, please God, give this to me, please, please. I'd call up my mom and be like, Acha mama, you know, I've been shortlisted for this ad. I think I'm going to get it. And of course, I never got it. I never got it. So when this happened, I think my mother and my entire family was actually really, really proud because they were very apprehensive. I'm the only child and I'm a girl. And since we're outsiders, there's this perspective that this is a big, bad world. And you know, if you don't have somebody to support you, you're going to get lost or nothing's going to happen or you're going to go down the wrong way. So my mother was very, very apprehensive. It took me a year to convince my mother and my family that to please let me come to Bombay because it was my dream. And I kept telling my mother, if you don't let me go and if you don't let me do this, I will always blame you and I will always regret it for the rest of my life. Because I'd rather go, get rejected, but I know that I gave it a shot, you know, rather than, acha, I could have gone, but then mama didn't allow me to go. So, yeah.
I know what you're saying because I felt that too. And this whole thing of this is a difficult place to be in, and it's very hard if you're from outside, and you'll go down the wrong road. That's a very common perception that people had. A lot of my family members also used to say that to my parents. But tell me something, because you are not from the industry, and you know this is the perception that is built up about it. How do you continue dreaming to be this, to become an actor? You know what I'm saying? There's a natural restraint that is somehow is unsaid, but it's there, right? That it's difficult, it's hard. But so how do you continue feeling motivated and focused to work towards this place?
So when I came to Bombay, my mother had made it very clear that I'm giving you 1 year, Anya. And if within that year you don't get something, you're coming right back and I'm sending you to pursue your master's. Because my mother was very keen that I studied. So when I came to Bombay, I had the pressure of not only a timeline, but also like, will I get anything? Then as time passed, months went and I went for auditions and I didn't get anything. There were a lot of times when I questioned myself and I was like, was this the right choice? I gave up everything and I came to Bombay not knowing anybody, not only from the industry, but even outside. I had like 2 friends in Bombay. So was this the right choice? But then, since the first movie that I watched in my life, which was Dil To Pagal Hai on screen, it stuck on. So obviously there was something in me that kept pushing me and saying that, listen, your entire life you wanted to do this. Just give it a shot and just keep trying. Chalo, you have 1 year. That 1 year at least push yourself and go for every audition possible. You'll get something. So I think that is what really motivated me, the fact that this was my dream and I gave up everything for my dream. So I felt like I had to get it and I was here to get it. So, yeah.
Nice. And how is it working with Yash Raj Films to be launched by the banner?
I mean, I can't believe this has happened with me. It's very surreal. It's anyone's dream, I feel, to be launched by such a prestigious banner. And Yash Raj is now family, I feel, I don't feel like I'm a new person because I feel like I have a whole family backing me. So if I have a question, if I'm uncertain about something, I know that there are 30 people I can go up to and be like, listen, I'm really confused. Can you help me with this? Which, if I wasn't a part of this family, I think I would have been very nervous and lost. Yeah.
Which is the best thing, right? Because while they give you that support and, you can always go to them with any kind of, when you're feeling a little hesitant about something, but at the same time, you're also always made to be your own person. And they encourage that. They encourage you to be the person that you are and to not become like anybody. And when you come from outside the industry, there's no sense of kind of familiarity or any kind of baggage that I have to be a certain way or this is how an actor must be and should be. And I think that is encouraged here, which is what I think, I should share with you all also, which is what I think is most amazing about Yash Raj Films, that you're always encouraged to become your own person. And whoever you are, you build up on that. And that's why it's, of course, with Yash Raj being such a big banner, but that's another thing which I think is equally important and helpful. No?
Definitely. I agree with you completely because they do encourage you to be your own person and at the same time, they'll help you with whatever and they'll keep motivating you and pushing you. And I think they've given me a lot of confidence, which is something I was lacking because I'm so unfamiliar with this world. So I think that's something they really gave me, like this. It was them that said, you can do this. So yeah.
You look lovely. Now, how is it working with Adar? You all should know that I've recently worked with Adar. Adar was assisting Karan Johar in Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. And he's a very talkative boy, as you all must have already experienced. So how is it working with him? He's extremely entertaining. He always
Adar-
has some stories to tell.
Adar is an extremely entertaining person. Like, just his being is very entertaining. I can watch him and be in splits. He talks a lot. He has a great sense of humor. He has these wonderful one-liners. And I was never, I was always entertained on set. I was always in splits. Even during a really serious scene, I had to actually go to another room. So I was away from Adar because he was always making me laugh. But the other thing about Adar is that he has a very short span, attention span. So you could be talking to him, you could be this close to him, but he's not listening to you. Like, he's just in his own world, and I could be like, Adar, does not care. Doesn't matter who you are, you know what you're saying. So that's just one flaw he has, I'd say. But it was wonderful working with him. I think it's nice because this is both our first film. So starting a journey together, learning so many things together. It was because we both were equally excited about everything. First day on set, first day of shoot, this press conference. So everything is just has been a wonderful journey together.
Anya, you're lovely and very charming. And whatever interaction that I've had with you today, it's been so refreshingly honest that I hope you do really, really well and your first film is very successful and your work is highly appreciated. I'm hearing very good things about your work. So I wish you all the best. And now we can maybe have a Q&A with the media and open questions to our lovely media here. Hi, guys. So if any questions, please feel free to ask Anya.
आन्या, मेरा नाम आलोक है।
जी, आप
हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आपका स्वागत है।
थैंक यू सो मच।
सवाल ये है आपसे कि जैसा मैंने अभी आदर से भी पूछा था कि कल की रात कैसी गुजरी जब आपको पता था कि आज हमसे मुखातिब होना है आपको?
सच बोलूँ तो मैं बिल्कुल सोई नहीं हूँ। मैं सुबह उठी तो मुझे पता था कि 9 बजे हमारी पिक्चर्स जा रही हैं सोशल मीडिया पे। तो मैं वेट कर रही थी। मैं 4 और लोगों के साथ रहती हूँ फ्लैट में। तो हम सब साथ में बैठ के वेट कर रहे थे पिक्चर्स आने के लिए। और मैं इतनी एक्साइटेड थी कि मैंने फिर आदर को फ़ोन किया जो सो रहे थे और उनको उठाया और बोला पिक्चर्स आ गए हैं, उठो। तो हाँ, मैं बिल्कुल सोई नहीं, एक्साइटमेंट की वजह से और नर्वसनेस वो भी था।
अनुष्का, आपको पहला दिन याद आता है जब आप मीडिया से मुखातिब हुई थी? वो थोड़ा वो बताएं ज़रा।
Loving your words. मुखातिब हुई थी, वाह।
मुखातिब।
लवली। कोई नहीं भूल सकता है वो दिन। वो आपका सबसे डरावना दिन होता है। बिकॉज मैं जानती थी कि शाहरुख मुझे इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाले हैं आप सब से। तो एक थोड़ा सा कंफर्ट था बिकॉज मैं ऑटोमेटिकली उनकी प्रेजेंस में काफ़ी कंफर्टेबल हो जाती थी। मैंने पूरी पिक्चर करी थी उनके साथ। लेकिन फिर भी आपको कोई प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकता इस चीज़ के लिए बिकॉज आपको पता नहीं है आप कैसे, आपको क्या सवाल पूछे जाएंगे, आप उस चीज़ को कैसे हैंडल करेंगे। मुझे एक चीज़ से बहुत थोड़ा डर लग रहा था। वो था कि मैं बहुत तेज़ बोलती हूँ। तो मुझे बार बार सब बोल रहे थे कि ज़ोर के मत बोलना, आराम से बोलना। और मुझे पता है कि अगर मैं धीरे बोलने लग जाती हूँ तो मैं भूल जाती हूँ मैं क्या बोल रही थी, क्योंकि मेरा दिमाग इतनी तेज़ चलता है। तो मुझे लगा वो सोचेंगे कि मुझे बोलना ही नहीं आता अगर मैं तेज़ नहीं बोल पाऊंगी तो, क्योंकि तुम्हें नॉर्मल स्पीड है, मैं तो ऐसी बात करती हूँ। तो वो सब कुछ चल रहा था और 1000 चीज़ें चल रही थी। मेरी मम्मी ने मुझे बोला था ऐसे मत करना, वैसे मत स्माइल करना, ये मत करना। फिर मोनिका जो यहाँ पे है उन्होंने मुझे बोला था ये पूछेंगे तो ऐसे बोल देना, वो पूछेंगे तो वैसे बोल देना। तो इतने सारे लोगों ने मेरे सिर के अंदर चीज़ें डाली हुई थी कि मेरे को लगा था मैं बस वहाँ पे जाके मैं ऐसे ब्लास्ट हो जाऊँगी ऐसे। With so much information that was in my head. But it went so nicely because of Shahrukh and he was so wonderful to me. And you guys were so nice to me. So thank you so much. And really, उस दिन से I think एक relationship बन जाता है आप लोगों के साथ, जो आप लोगों ने बहुत ही मेरे को welcoming, एक relationship। तुम तो थे भी नहीं मनोज, तुम क्या हंस रहे हो? हाँ, तुम तो अभी आए हो बेटा। यहाँ पे तो हुआ भी नहीं था, ऊपर हुआ था। हाँ, रिहर्सल हॉल में, झूठा। बट जिस तरह से आपने मुझे इतना प्यार दिया और इतनी अच्छी तरह से मुझसे बात करी. I request you all कि आप लोग आन्या के साथ भी वैसे ही करना.
Hi Anya, here on your right.
Hi.
I'm Prachita from DNA.
Hi, Rachita.
So as you just mentioned that you stay in a flat with 4 flatmates and you being an outsider, and we all know one of the many problems that we all, like especially the outsiders face in Bombay is house hunting. Especially if you're a single girl coming from an outside city and wanting to pursue a career in acting. How difficult was it for you to hunt for a place in Mumbai? Could you elaborate on that?
Sure. So I think I was very smart. I was in Delhi and I decided who I wanted to live with. There were these 2 girls, one was from Delhi and one was from Bangalore, both my friends. They had reached Bombay. So they did all the house hunting. They found a house, decided upon it, signed the lease, set up the house, and then I arrived. Because I was out on a vacation, in my defense. So, but yeah. When we were switching houses post that, I did a lot of house hunting. And I think I actually never mentioned that I was an actor because somehow I've heard it's more tough for actors to get houses here on rent. So I never did that. But yes, my landlady now knows that I'm an actor. So, yeah.
This Yashraj film is not working out very well for your house.
No, I've not lied to anybody.
Today when you go back, she'll be waiting.
She doesn't live in the same building, luckily, no.
Chalo, good.
Hello, Anya. Here, to your left. Neha from Bollywood now.
Hi, Neha.
Hi.
I'm still very lost.
Here. Can you see me now?
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to the film industry.
Thank you.
Well, your pictures, your videos look gorgeous. Good luck to you for
Thank
your
you
3
so
films.
much.
Well, सवाल ये है कि इस इंडस्ट्री में आने के पहले कभी सोचा था कि कौन से एक्टर के साथ रोमांस करना है जब आप ऑडिशंस वगैरह कर रहे थे? ऐसा कोई ड्रीम को एक्टर?
रणवीर सिंह.
और वो क्यों?
Sorry.
Why रणवीर?
जब मैंने बैंड बाजा बारात देखी थी, मैं उसी दिन से उनकी बहुत बड़ी फ़ैन बन गई थी. और मुझे वो बहुत रिलेटेबल लगते हैं. तो इसलिए आई थिंक रणवीर सिंह. उस when I was auditioning और जब मुझे बॉम्बे आना था, वो मेरे माइंड में थे.
By the way, Ranveer Singh has just met her abhi backstage and sat there and told her, chalo, very good, and baal bana lo and all. Chalo, okay beta.
Yeah, he said, okay beta.
And he's like, did I just say beta?
He said, best of luck beta. And I was just like, okay, I guess.
Last question, please.
Anya, hi. This is Ankita here. Can you see me? Center.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. First of all, this is Ankita from Republic and welcome to film industry.
Thank you.
You and Anushka both were outsiders earlier. So my question is for Anushka, that what's the difference between Anushka, in 2008 and Anushka now in 2017?
Hopefully I'm a better actor. Hopefully I'm more successful. I think this place really toughens you up, from inside. Because you face challenges every single day. And it's usually like a test for you, for your patience and for your, for your mental being and emotional strength. And I think as an actor, you have to experience a lot of emotions to be able to become a better actor. The more you live life, the more experiences you get, it hones your craft better. And I think this place does that for you. It really pushes you on an emotional roller coaster ride and propels you to find your strongest self or to become that. And I think even Anya will experience that as she goes along. Of course, coming from and being launched, despite being an outsider, being launched with Yashraj films, you do get that sense of, I would say, like a safety net where you do realize that there is some entity and an organization where you can always kind of get your, like she was saying earlier, you can get that kind of support from. But the journey that goes on in your head, with the kind of things that you face throughout, And there will be lots, now, if you've been here for some time, that you have to face on your own, which is very good, and it toughens you up, and I think it makes you a better actor.
Thank you so much, Anya. All the best for your career, and Anushka, all the best for Pari.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just request both Anushka and Anya to stand up for a photo opportunity.
Didn't hear the whole thing, Monica, you pushed the mic away from you.
I said, we'll request both of you to stand in front for a photo
You
opportunity.
got it, girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anushka. Thank you, Anya. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to have Aadar back on stage so we can have a photo opportunity with both Aadar and Anya together. Thank you for your patience and thank you so much once again for coming today.